all
3 dragons, and
There were no dragons.
2 frost giants.
Yep.
No.
We need the EXP.
No, we.
Actually, I think with all the XP you're getting here, you might just level up again.
What do you mean?
DK,
We're
considering-
level.
DK,
We have so
DK,
much
we leveled up
XP.
last time we leveled up last time off 5 hobgoblins. Okay, we've killed
Hobgoblins,
over
like-
triple that. Oh, sorry, we've been killing orcs, but you know.
Oh, don't worry. The orcs are worth half the experience.
Hang
Well,
on,
we've killed almost quadruple that, so
I'm gonna be right back.
It's fun.
Okay,
So-
be right back then.
Were you guys still in the midst of combat when I left?
Oh, they
Is
killed a
there
few more
nothing-
people.
Well, I want to know, are we still in combat at this moment?
No. Call.
Alright. Then I'm going to walk this way. And
Right now,
I'm just going to
y'all
hope
can
that
move
Dan comes
freely
with me.
without any consequence because there's infinite time.
Okay, well, I would like Dan to come with me.
Hey, Moon.
Dan, will you come with
Are we
me?
exploring?
Yes, I want you to explore. Okay, Dan. I'm going to open this door. You ready?
And I charge through. Got it.
Yes. So this is, I'm going to stand to the side here. I'm going to open the door, and you're going to charge through. Ready?
Okay. Ready.
So you know, when y'all charge through, combat will restart.
That's
If
fine.
there's any
Would
enemies
anybody-
left in that room.
Would anybody else like to come join us?
Hang on.
I'm
I
face
will
track
soon.
checking for traps.
I will soon.
Yeah. By the way, Dan,
So-
I love. By the way, actually, you know what, Dan? Maybe you should go get healed and then come do it. Go spend some
I'm
time with. No. Go spend some time with
I'm good. I'm good.
Arcturus, because I think he can just heal you over time, just because.
No, still good.
No, there's no reason not to be healed because we have infinite time.
We need to rescue someone. We are in a time crunch. Go, go, go.
We're not though. We have
We are
infinite time.
rescuing someone. And it's my
Like it's perfectly fine. We have plenty of time, Dan. He's already
no, I
healing
will shoot
someone
you
else.
in the
You should
head.
go get healed anyway.
shoot you in the head if we don't hurry.
I will snatch your arrow from the air with my shield.
I will shoot through your shield.
I will open up the other door.
No, Dan. No, Dan, don't go through that door. If we're gonna do something, I will open this door and you will charge through.
Okay.
By the way, my screen is complete black.
So, you ready for this? Come over here. Okay.
Okay.
No,
Refresh.
not
Oh,
yet.
hold on. Rampage. You don't see anything?
Hang on, it worked.
Okay.
It's fixed.
Would everybody else like to at least move down here with us?
Well, before we
first,
start,
though?
I actually had some news for Rampage and Mr. B.
Okay.
What?
Apparently Google has decided to go back on the strike against me. So, they've removed the strike against me. So, yay! They decided
They
that
tell you
Google
why?
had made a mistake and they removed it. And they brought me back to good, good reputation.
Okay, well, if you guys don't want to help, we're just going to charge in here alone without any of you.
I'm
Where
here.
are you?
Down
We're
south.
we're towards the bottom. We're south.
I think I should
DK
actually go in this
what-
door. Here.
why don't we give our no? We're going to go through this door
Okay.
entirely because I know it won't actually lead us to our goal.
He wants XP.
I'm entirely certain it won't lead us to our goal, but actually it's not because I want XP. It's because I don't want us being snuck up on
Hold
while
on.
we're trying to
You
rescue
should
our
all be
prisoner.
level 3.
Okay, ready, Dan? 3, 2, 1. I'm opening the door.
Oh wow, you're gonna make
Dan
me
is
reveal.
charging.
Alright. Go ahead and roll your check, Dan, for perception.
I'm still back here.
Okay. I don't think you'd have advantage in the situation, but it wasn't that kind of check.
Ah!
no, that's not bad.
Unexpected, that is for sure.
Not really.
I'm going to say, looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
He's special.
Okay, Dan, go ahead and start your turn 1.
Okay.
Oh, hey, DK, by the way, I don't think I told you this, but last game I figured out how to edit my weapons.
Really?
So I made sure to add my bonus for my fighting style to my weapon so that we wouldn't have to manually do that.
Oh, that's really nice of you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. I decided I would be helpful.
Can I go next?
Well, unfortunately you didn't burst through the door, so Dan gets initiative.
Yeah, we should all probably roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose.
Okay,
Yeah,
so...
put a turntable up,
Oh,
DK.
I will in a second. I wasn't ready to start turns yet. Because now it's Orcs. Turn 1. Let's see. They use...
The orcs have surprise.
In the darkness. They may have just been waiting for you to come in.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled initiative.
I'm waiting to roll initiative until he puts a table up. That way, it'll just go straight onto the table.
They all use nimble escape.
What?
Mhm.
And now it is okay, now everyone go ahead and feel free to roll for initiative.
Mine is 22.
There we go. That put me straight onto the table, just like I hoped.
See, okay, you rolled a 22, Rampage, okay?
22.
Go ahead,
So, Dan,
Mr. B.
you failed pretty badly.
Maybe.
Maybe.
What do you mean he failed really badly?
He rolled a 1 on his initiative.
Why does the dice say a 9?
Because that's what I rolled.
Oh, I forgot the modifier. Never mind, the dice roll threw me off.
Yeah, he has a -1 modifier.
Okay.
Because he's got low dexterity, I'm guessing.
Yep.
So my dexterity is why I have a +4.
Alright, so Dan, from now on you'll be going to the inn for this encounter. And then it'll be the
Fair
orc's
enough.
turn. Okay, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm first.
Of course. There you go. Is that good? Okay,
I'm-
Rampage, turn 1.
So I don't know what they all disappeared, right? I don't
Yeah.
know this.
You do not know.
You
I'm
don't
gonna-
even know that there are enemies in this room.
All you know
I'm
is
just
that Dan
gonna-
came running in, and you heard Dan go, "Ah!" and he attacked somebody.
I'm just gonna go right there and turn and roll.
You could roll a perception check.
There we go.
I don't think you'd have advantage, but it doesn't matter.
I don't even know why I had.
Okay, Rampage, I want you to grab a ruler and tell me in which direction you're attempting to perceive them in.
That one.
Okay.
That one. All of this. All of this. All of this.
I'll let you have 90 degrees, okay?
What?
I'll let you have 90 degrees. How's that?
So like there. I see all of these. Wouldn't I see more than that, or?
Unless they've already moved to attack me.
Yes, Dan, I would suggest falling back to the door and not doing something stupid like Rampage.
I just hope Rampage shoots them with arrows, and you do the same, and I will hit them with swords.
I'm going to stand in the doorway so that none of them can leave the room.
Good plan, good plan.
And I'm just going to sit there, and I'm going to stand in front of the doorway so that no one can leave the room. And then I'm going to wait till they all attack Rampage, and then I'm going to charge out and let Rampage leave.
Why don't you shoot them with a bow?
Because if I shoot them with a bow, they'll be on top of me, and then I'll have trouble fighting against them because I'll be wielding a bow and not a sword and shield.
Okay.
And I believe we've both seen my luck with the bow so far.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage, Rampage, if you want to attack one of them.
I would like to attack.
He hasn't rolled to attack one of them yet, though.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying to go ahead and roll attack. Whatever attack he wants to use. So you need to use your red steel arrows.
That's exactly what I did.
That you're properly, like, taking one ammunition off of every time you shoot.
Yes, yes I am. And that was hit.
Let's see.
Just.
Oh, you're lucky. Go ahead and roll damage.
I got a 6, and I have a +8 modifier. That is love. I love life.
He's dead.
Of course
Well,
he's dead,
Let me
DK.
show you the one I was aiming for.
I assume the one, like, nearest to you.
That one.
Yeah. Because the other one, you'd have to shoot through that guy to hit that guy, and that would be heck of a trick shot.
Yeah.
No,
Alright.
DK, he just pierced through his skull into the next guy.
Nick, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to occupy the space in this door. I'm going to occupy this space right here, directly next to Rampage.
Okay.
So I'm going to stand like right here, so that me and Rampage are blocking the door. That hopefully I'm closer to the enemy, so that they'll attack me rather than him.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have my sword and shield out.
And
I was going to go with because I'm a melee character.
Well, both reasons, okay? Both reasons.
So can I attempt to perceive them?
Sure. In what direction are you looking?
Hey, well, let's. What do you want to say? 90 degrees?
Like this?
No, I'm gonna look more this way.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking more in that direction.
Okay. Roll perception check.
Because in my mind, Dan has this side of the room covered.
Okay,
and Rampage is firing.
So
this
question:
direction,
Are we just doing like this right here?
Yeah, we're just looking.
Where is your perspective ending? Like here?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Also, you don't see Nick, you don't see this dude.
I'm aware. I'm aware. I know I can't see him. Rampage, I'm not stupid. I almost rolled a nature check by accident because the buttons are right.
So, what were you saying about not being stupid?
I was about to mention that. Okay.
No, yeah, the reason is because I was using my thumb and the buttons are right on top of each other.
Okay, so Nick, from here
No worries. Just teasing you.
to here, you see nothing.
Mm-hmm. Really? With a 22. Wow.
I'm letting you know there's nothing between those two ranges that you picked.
Okay. Mr. B's huddled in between us.
Hey, Mr. B, before you go, I need you to roll a perception check.
a perception check. You got a 12.
Okay, Mr. B, roll a athletics check.
Athletics.
As you were walking down the hallway, suddenly you just ran into something, and it knocked you down.
There?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, if one of the orcs from that room got into that hallway, I'll be impressed because I was blocking the door.
They
They
got
can't
into it.
hear through single doors, but they can, or they can't hear through double doors, but they can hear through single. And there's a single door because the one behind us.
No, a couple of
empty.
them snuck past
Oh wow!
before Nick blocked the door.
I'm surprised because they were really far away from us.
They can run,
Yeah.
I go, ah!
and they
I'll be
have perfect
honest.
sneak while running. That's quite hilarious.
Yeah.
Where's that hobbit?
Well, he actually got hurt, and he's like has to sit and wait a while to heal up.
You know, like I told Dan to do.
Today is a good day to die.
Good. Alright. I got bumped
I apologize, Mr. B. I attempted to save you from this problem.
Just trying to get in there to perceive some of them, but didn't do very well.
You found them by braille. It's not a bad way to find them.
So my thinking was if you had passed the acrobatics check, I would have let you squeeze past them and get past them.
My intent was to find them, not so this works.
Well, essentially, since you couldn't perceive them, you didn't know they were there until you actually managed to like trip on them, basically. And the athletics check was your ability to react to running into them.
All the doors are still open, right?
The door by Nick is open.
No. All the way to the outside?
Yeah. That's a staircase.
Understood.
Yeah, if you want to double back and like say, "Hey, Archives,
I mean,
can you handle this?"
I bumped into someone. I mean, I fell on the ground, so I
Did you
failed
want
that
to pick
bet.
yourself up before you end your turn?
What I want to do is do
Scream for help like a terrified baby.
Yeah, scream for help like a little girl. I want to do a whistle call and see if I can see if my dog hears me and come help all of us.
Roll a 1d100.
A 1d100.
So, DK, what would you put his dog's perception at?
Pretty high.
Actually, it's already...
I'd give it at least a 70.
That is within limit. Yeah, your dog hears you.
Alright, so...
How far can your dog
I
move?
wanted.
I hope it's 200 million miles.
Well, I'll look that up. So you guys...
Because by default, I think it would take at least 4 turns to get to you. Unless it's like running really fast.
Let me look it up and I'll send it.
Okay. It's cool. Dan, your turn.
Well, since these sneaky guys tried to evade me, I'm going to see if I can see any of them.
In what direction are you staring?
Mostly in front of me.
Dan, you know what you should do?
Like here?
You should attempt a whirlwind
Yes.
attack.
Okay, so from here to here, right?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
good sized cone.
Okay. There are no enemies in that area.
I will turn and face the other direction then.
Go for it.
They're just gonna move back around.
That's okay if they spend their time walking around me.
By the way,
And I'm going to yell, where are they?
Just like out of character information, you're 1 hex away from selecting one of them. You're 1 hex
Yeah,
away.
but there had been one right there, so I figured there was a good chance he would still be there.
Okay, 40. Okay, now I can figure this out. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Have we killed an orc already? Yeah, Rampage killed.
Yes, Rampage
Yeah,
killed
yeah.
one. And Rampage can see another one, so he can get rid of him.
Yeah.
I find it funny that Rampage saw that one, but I didn't.
You saw the
Got a
same one
23.
Rampage saw.
You told me I didn't see anything.
Well, I figured y'all seeing the already revealed orc would have been counterproductive.
Well, he was only revealed to Rampage, though.
I revealed it to everyone because I figured he'd be like, he's there, you know.
No. Dan doesn't know what he's there.
Nope.
With that said,
think Adam-
it is
Dan
now
just thinks
the
that-
orc's turn, and so by the way, my math, it would take about 2.5 turns for your dog to get to you.
By the way, we don't have a tile for his dog yet, do we?
No, I'll have to research that. Does that make sense to you, Mr. B?
Sounds good.
Okay. And I'm going to consider that the half turn was the rest of your turn. So 2 turns
Yeah.
from now, he should be there. So now it is Orc's turn 2.
No!
Okay, Rampage, I'll do my best to take as much damage for you as possible.
Yay!
But I think there can only be, like, one orc in that space behind us, so...
There can be only one.
I don't know how many orcs are still in this room with us, but there can
Hey, guess
probably
what,
only
Dan?
be one behind us.
You're being grouped up on. How does that make you feel, Dan?
Dan.
Dan?
Don't worry, Dan, I'm not coming.
Definitely. Okay, let's roll for damage. Well, let's roll the attacks anyway.
I'm gonna stand right here and protect the squishy. I heard Mr. B yell, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I know there's something wrong with Mr. B then.
And both of them are going to try to hit Dan with their spears.
And do I notice
Neither
them?
work.
One of them misses because he rolled a 6 and the other one rolled a 13. I'm not going to consume that they're in... Well, the one that rolled the 13 was the only one that had advantage in my mind, so only one of them hit you.
Well,
Oh, wait.
actually, would that be better than his armor class, though?
No.
Oh, actually no. So no, never mind. You take no damage. Meh.
Yeah.
Because doesn't Dan have an armor class of 16?
Yeah, I keep forgetting
Or
that.
4?
17 with my shield.
Though I don't think your shield would help you in this situation.
It might not, in which case it'd be 15.
Well, isn't both of them
Either
stabbing
way,
you?
it doesn't hate
So
you.
one of them was actually physically stabbing you in the butt, and the other one was just trying to stab you from your side.
Yeah. See, in that case, your shield wouldn't be very useful. But regardless, they don't get through your armor.
Yeah, it's the spear. It's not very good at that.
I'm a spear. I cannot
Okay,
get past
Dan.
anyone's armor.
Dan, I leave you to Rampage. I wish you luck.
Okay, well, live long. Trust me.
I have to go help the doctor, lest he die.
Doctor, one of the orcs suddenly appears in front of you and starts
And
waving
grabs
at
its
you.
spear and tries to kill you.
And starts doing what?
He starts waving at you.
Hello?
And that's all he's
Okay.
doing. The other one opens the door and screams for everyone to come join.
Really?
It'd be really nice if we were level 4 and we had multi-attack. But I'm just saying.
We probably are level 4.
Am I allowed to just poke my head through and say, are we having a party? Look, I'm curious. Are we having a party? Are we just having a friendly party now?
Are they orcs? Is that what they're called? I forgot. Is that what we're calling them?
Oh yeah,
Orcs.
they're kind of like goblins actually.
You know what's funny about this, Mr. B? Is technically, if they don't move through that door, I could stand in front of them and prevent them from moving through that door very easily.
What, did we lose someone?
And
Dropped off.
Dan the Flying Man has left.
Dan the Flying Man. Isn't it Dan TDM?
No, like when I was in like first grade, there was a book called Dan the Flying Man.
Mm-hmm. I remember this story.
Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one remembering this.
Well, no, I remember you telling me this story.
Sure, every time
I've
I
never
tell
read
it and
this
it's
story.
exactly the same, it just adds credibility to it.
Exactly.
And Dan is back.
Welcome
Hello,
back.
sorry, Skype crashed.
So theoretically, Mr. B, is I could hold that entryway right there. But that would mean that you would have to kill that one orc in front of you. But I suspect the orcs just want to have a party.
I think so too. I'm gonna see
So-
if we can share some tea with them.
You know, I
Tea.
feel,
I want my turn to start.
I feel there's no reason to kill these orcs anymore. I think that we should just all have a party together.
I want my turn to start.
Disco time.
Yeah, no, we should have a dance off.
I suggest we do limbo with a sword.
And at this
See how low
moment,
they can go.
Arceus is just gonna like look over here and go and just look down this hallway and going, "Why didn't you wait for us?"
Good question.
And you hear a little hobbit say something about like apparently questioning the intelligence of a rock.
Wait, can we just...
See, DK, I wanted to wait for them, but Dan over here is like, no, we got to go in.
All right, Rampage, it's now your turn.
I turn to them. And I say, party time.
Do 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 do.
And I pull out a disco ball, and I never had. And I attach it, and it works.
No, DK, we should play spin the arrow.
Yeah.
Who it ends up pointing at.
Whoever loses gets a new scar. I'm sure the orcs would approve.
TK, when it's their turn, you have to be like, okay, party time.
No, I should have the orcs play spin the arrow, and whoever loses gets a new scar from me using that arrow.
Oh my god.
The funny thing is, I think they may actually like that idea.
Okay.
Because they're orcs.
So Rampage, are you gonna shoot at an orc? Or are you gonna move? Are you gonna start dancing?
No, I'm just gonna try to get them to party.
He's going to attempt to convince the orcs that we should be partying.
Yes.
Okay.
Persuasive, right?
The funny thing, you know what the funny thing about this is that we just started murdering orcs.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your persuasion check. Or you could do performance or persuasion.
I think performance, that's probably still charisma based.
No. It's in the party. Can't you tell?
Yeah, you could either attempt to persuade them or to start dancing and see if they start dancing with you.
I know. Which one is it? Which one? Whichever one is higher.
The only thing you're good
Oh, by the way, this roll will be at disadvantage.
I believe in you, Rampage, except I don't. But maybe telling you I do will help you in any way.
Foolish.
This one,
Do 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 do. All right, persuasion.
I got a 5. I did it.
You did not persuade them. They felt that your remarks were actually discouraging. And you see one of the orcs go, 1, 2, 3. I think we got the mountain numbered.
What?
Okay. So, I take it Rampage's turn is over.
Unless he wants to attack.
And so
Rampage,
then I see.
I suggest attacking.
So then I see it didn't work.
Now, remember,
And I tried to shoot one attack.
Yeah, okay.
And I rolled. I was at a disadvantage.
What? Okay.
The disadvantage one doesn't count. Okay.
No, it would be a 13 in this case.
Okay.
I said it was a 13. Actually, I think they only have 12 armor, right? Oh no, they have more, don't they?
They have 14.
Okay, so no, your attack missed, and it missed slightly. So roll a d100 to see if you hit Dan.
DK, they have 14, unless you're attacking them in
He was
melee,
shooting
in
the-
which
he
case
was
they
shooting
have
at the-
16 ones.
The other door.
I thought he was
Okay.
shooting here.
No, he's
No.
shooting at those guys in the doorway.
He can't hit them
Why?
Why can't he hit them?
because he's here. He would literally have to shoot through a wall.
That's Nick.
That's Nick.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rampage. I apologize. Never mind. Never mind then.
No, I'm like, Rampage has clear sight lines on that flank.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm looking
You
at
were
Nick,
talking
and
about-
I apologize. That was my fault. I was looking at Nick. It's Nick's fault.
I don't think Nick has a red.
I blame DK.
With that, Nick, it's your turn.
Okay. DK. I have decided the best course of action actually
Would be
involves
to
letting
shoot Dan
Mr.
with-
B.
Bo?
No, Mr. B. I suggest running. I can't help you. I'll be honest, helping you is probably going to result in my death. So I'm going to stand in this entryway right here and take up my sword and shield, and I'm just going to prepare myself for
Okay.
them to attack me.
Roll a d100, Nick.
Okay.
What will you roll? What will you roll?
9.
Your preparedness goes extremely into your favor. In the next encounter, you have advantage.
Okay.
Doctor, your turn.
Just run.
I mean, if I run, he gets to attack me anyway.
Yeah, he gets to attack.
Yeah, but if you don't run, he's just going to attack you, and then all his friends are going to attack you. If you run, then at least you can get back to, like, Arceus and the Hobbit.
And they can protect.
Well, basically, he
See,
gets, his next
What
turn
do
is
they
going
hit
to
with?
involve him being attacked anyway. In this
Yeah.
particular case, at least he has a chance to defend himself.
They are hitting with the spear.
How much damage do this spears do?
I think it's like 1d6 if I'm not mistaken.
6 plus 4?
They have a spear and a sword. The spear does 1d6, the sword does 1d6 plus 1. If they use their spear in both hands, then it does 1d8. But
Is
their
it not-
spear only has a plus 4 to hit, their sword has a plus 5.
Is he gonna run? Is he gonna run?
I would like to mention that right now the orc is just waving at you.
Yeah, I guess I run.
Yeah, I think this orc personally likes you.
Wait, maybe he's a friendly orc.
So, Rampage, currently I'm blocking this door, so please don't attempt to fire through me.
He gets to take a swing.
He does not take a swing at you. Because A, he does not have a weapon out. He's just waving.
It's probably because DK isn't that cruel.
Or I have another plan in mind.
Yeah, well. I'm fine with plans.
He is a friendly
I
orc.
shall sit here and I shall protect myself. And I shall kill as many orcs as possible.
Okay, or is that the end of your turn, Doctor?
Yeah, I ran away. I don't know how far I can run.
You can run 60 feet.
I'm gonna say that Arceus just grabs you and shoves you behind him.
Don't worry, Mr. B. I'll defend a Rampage. From this side.
And the Hobbit is like, "What's going on?"
What's going on?
I don't know why I pulled Italian plumber for that one. So now, Dan, it's your turn.
Well, I will turn around, face my foes, sneer in their faces, and attack the one on the left.
Wait, you should yell a riddle at them first.
No riddles for these guys. They disappeared on me. It's rude.
And you still hit them, even with their parry, so good job. So this one has 2 health left. The one on the right, had you hit the one on the right instead of the one on the left, it would have been dead.
So Dan, what happened is they parried and you broke straight through their parry and you broke their sword and all their armor. So now their armor class is 1.
No.
No. You just cut one of their spikes off in the process.
He's like, "Hey, cut my spike!"
I mean, you can try to disarm enemies, and you can try to break their armor, but you're giving up opportunities to damage them. I'm not that worried about these guys. You guys are having to handle the whole horde.
Yes, we are.
Assuming they attack us.
6.
Okay, that makes it Orc, turn 2.
You mean 3?
Oh,
This is
3.
Orc turn 3.
Thank you for reminding me, guys.
You're welcome.
Nick?
Yeah?
Remind me to have a chat with your girlfriend about the crossbow.
What?
Remind me to have a chat with your girlfriend about a crossbow.
I get first dibs, though.
What? You want first dibs at the crossbow?
I want first dibs on crossbows.
I don't want the girl, I just want the crossbow.
I know, I want first dib on a crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to install some at my new house so that when people ring the doorbell, they get shot with a crossbow.
What's wrong, guys?
Hey, you ring the doorbell, now get shot by 100 million crossbows.
I approve of this, DK. I'm very much enjoying this. I am ready. Are they planning to attack me, or are they just leaving me alone?
One of them attempts to hit you with a sword.
Okay.
The bent sword.
Wow. He rolled well.
I think that's a hit.
You take 3 damage, Nick. Their weapons are kind of disappointing. They're not like the hobgoblins.
No, I'm surprised. He rolled really well. I'm impressed with this orc. This orc deserves a medal.
A metal sword.
Exactly. He deserves a proper sword for that hit.
And with that, I think that's going to go like this.
Okay.
And the Hobbit sees this, and the Hobbit kills all of them in one hit.
Hobbit's actually pretty hurt, though.
Do they all have advantage?
No. I'm just taking the one on the left.
Cool. Just wanted to make sure. I was like, yikes.
So who's he hitting? Oh, the orcs are killing each other now.
Rampage, your turn.
I need to look at something. The max I
Rampage,
can run
assist
is
Dan.
the max I can run is 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you can't take any other actions.
Okay.
Then you have to take a little siesta. You can move 30 and then take an action.
Mhm.
Yeah, move over there, Rampage, and then just shoot at the guys hitting Dan. I'll be okay.
Here.
Well, I won't be okay, but I'll make it through. And if I don't, I always have my failsafe.
Yeah.
Pretend to be dead.
Isn't that where you just
Yeah.
throw a grenade at Dan and then run?
No.
So I'm going to grab instant throwing insta boom dynamite, and I'm gonna throw it at the two at Dan. I'm gonna tell him to light it and run.
Wow, Dan, do you feel the loyalty in this group to you?
I
What is
do.
Rampage
I
doing?
feel very useful.
Rampage, you know that you have nowhere to run, right? I'm physically blocking the only exit to the room with my body, which is being swarmed by a horde of orcs.
Well, you're covering one part of the doorway. They could try to squeeze through you from the other side.
Are you shooting the near one or the far one?
The closest one.
Roll for damage. It's dead.
13.
It doesn't matter. They only have 7 hit points. He's an instant kill for them.
I know, that's why it's like dead. They only have 7 hit points. They're really easy to kill.
One shot, one shot, one shot.
Okay, that's Rampage's turn. Nick, your turn.
I'm going to hit one with my sword.
We're gonna slice. Spice.
No, I don't hit one, because he can parry.
Yeah, he parries your attack. Doctor, your turn. You notice that your dog is now with you. Also, you notice that the orc that was waving at you stabbed one of the orcs and is now blocking the hallway.
I like this guy.
He must be one of Saruman's orcs.
I like this guy.
Alright, well, I communicate that to Saruman.
Solomon's not here.
Yeah.
You mean Arceus?
Yeah.
Arceus kind of rubs his beard. And you almost feel like there's something that he didn't mention. But you're not sure.
Like, okay.
You know what, DK? I wonder if next turn if I can persuade the orcs to go away.
Oh, with that, Arceus is going to go ahead and take his turn and try to heal the poor hobbit.
Fish, 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 fish.
What is I have to remember his healing ability real quick.
It's overtime.
It is.
You have to spend time with him.
Yeah, I think he spent
That's
enough
a
time with
D8.
Arceus.
But it's just mine.
I mean, I was fully healed in
I also have the
2
little
turns,
healing
so-
potions. If the Hobbit wants to drink one of those.
They're not potion.
They're salves, and the Hobbit should be fine because he's been with Arceus for at least 3 turns.
Yeah. Well, I was first off, Arceus was supposed to rest before using that ability again.
Mhm.
We don't
so
care.
he rolled 16. So I think this poor Hobbit is at full health now.
Yay!
Okay. Okay, Hobbit is at full strength. Go ahead, Doctor, and figure out how you want to finish your turn.
This is gonna be... So we got a friendly orc. So hard.
You know what I just realized? I could have been stealthing parts of this dungeon.
Yeah, I know.
It's totally something I could have been doing. Hilarious.
But the friendly orc stabbed the other orc.
Yeah.
So that means this orc's dead. Yay, this one's dead.
No, he killed the
Okay.
other one.
Wait,
There
which
was
one's
another
the
one
good
right
one?
next to it.
Is this one the bad one?
See, I can't
Got killed?
tell my dog to attack because he's gonna attack the friendly guy.
Well, I mean, maybe you could go woof, 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 woof.
Well,
woof,
you
woof,
could always,
woof.
Doctor, you could always go try clearing the way to the actual prisoner.
Yeah, we already know there's orcs behind the other doors. I already
Yes,
checked.
I am aware.
What's that?
Yes, I know there are orcs behind those other doors. That's why I made the joke.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna do that.
How do we get to this? How do we get to him?
I don't know. I guess I'm gonna kind of make my way back down the hole a bit.
Okay.
How do we get the ball? Here. 7.5. What? One point. What the heck?
Is that all you want to do, Doctor?
Yeah, no, that's it.
Okay, and Dan, it's your turn.
Well, there's a wounded fellow in front of me. I'll see how he likes the longsword.
Roll for
How
damage.
did Braggle the Hobbit end up with 1.5?
Because I didn't roll initiative. He just got healed, so he goes last. This was just my way of making sure of it.
Okay. With the rest of my action, I will meander down this way.
5. Yeah. Dad!
Hey Dan, you want to help block the rest of the door?
Yes, I will in a second as soon as I can get the rest of the way.
Or were you too far away to get all the way?
I might have possibly been able to make it, but I figured it was a little bit too much distance.
Well,
I was
could have
here.
measured.
That's 30.
Okay.
I could have been there or there. This way I figure I'll be less in the way of the arrow from Rampage.
What was that?
failed spear roll.
Was he attacking me?
No.
That's good. Was he attacking me?
No.
There's a
Did the good orc die, or
The good one.
Maybe the
good
good
orc
orc
still
is
alive.
a hobbit in disguise. Hobbits have been known to disguise themselves as orcs.
Hobbits have also been known to just be invisible.
This is true too.
They're tricksy. Those are tricksy hobbits, though.
I have to agree.
Sometimes they have a ring.
We
hobbits! Oh.
We
did that
won't
wrong.
mention the fact that rangers are mean.
Okay.
But sometimes rangers turn out to be, I don't know, kings in disguise, things like that.
Okay, these are attacking you.
Only one of them hit me. The other rolled a 1, so...
So one of them was like, "Die, human thing," and like tries to stab you, but like he hits a wall, so he takes 1d10 damage. He rolled a 1 for his attack. Look, he rolled a 1.
I want to note that you should really stop rolling for advantage and disadvantage, because some of those rolls should be coming up for other people.
Oh no, I'm just taking whatever's on the left.
Yeah, but I know, but the secondary roll should really be coming up for the next person.
Does it
no?
matter,
I'm
does
happy that they were both ones for that dude.
DK, there's just this one orc in front of me who's just really good at hitting me, though. I think he should be given a medal.
Yes, he'll get a shiny medal.
It's the one. By the way, the one that's really good at hitting you is this one here.
Yeah, no, he's
Takes
just really
6
good at
damage,
it.
Nick.
Yeah, it's
What
that
does it say? 6 and then plus... What did it say? 2 and then plus 6?
Oh, he critted. So he deals 8 damage to you. I'm sorry, he critted you.
Oh, okay, that's fun. Yep.
You're really lucky he only used the one hand on the spear instead of the two-handed.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been 10 damage.
Yeah.
Which would have sucked
That
a
would
little bit.
20. Nah. It's gonna be 13.
Oh. You want me to spell you for a little while?
No, just come stand next to me.
No.
We don't want them getting past, is the thing, Dan.
Maybe you should let them, maybe you should back off and bow them as they are entering. And let Dan, hit them. So the idea is you're bottlenecking them. Well, you and Rampage shoot them as it comes. I'm sorry, why is the GM giving you advice? I should stop. That's not my job.
I also want to note, I've never succeeded at hitting anything with that bow.
Ever.
Granted, I've only rolled 3 times, but I have yet to hit anything with that bow, so I'm inclined to believe it's a hunting bow at this point.
Okay, Rampage, it's your turn.
I want to take a very, very, very hard shot, but kind of easy shot. So
it's not going to be that bad, actually, because I'm only blocking half the doorway.
Technically, Rampage, you could, if I find my ruler, you could sit here and shoot at this guy.
You'd have no trouble shooting at him.
But, why am I giving all hints? Or, you could stand where you were and just shoot at Nick.
Yeah.
I wasn't there. I was here. I had to move him up so I could turn him.
Remember, when you're moving someone, you can hold Alt to do fine measurement?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, this thing I can't do on my head.
Roll for damage.
Hey! Hang on.
I just work under the assumption Rampage will hit every time.
And kill every time.
So
Exactly.
Rampage, as you shoot out your arrow, and you hit the orc, you hear the orc say, "One day before retirement," and he dies.
DK, that's hilarious. We both know that orcs don't retire.
Well, he was gonna get a medal, but now he can't. He was gonna get a medal for continuously hitting Nick in the Nick flesh.
No, he would have just become a captain. And then he would have
So
had to fight
he
his way up
nicked.
to become a war
Nick?
chief.
What'd you say, Dad?
Nick, you've been
I
nicked.
said he nicked Nick.
yes, he was nicking Nick. Yes. All right, Nick.
I want to
your
know,
turn.
Dan, that if all else fails, I have a trump card that I really don't want to play.
No worries.
Because it'd be far more fun to save it.
I've got a second wind thing that will heal me if I get hurt, so I can take a few hits.
Hey, DK, I hit something.
No, you didn't. You don't have advantage.
And I
You didn't
killed
hit.
him.
You didn't hit
Oh,
anything.
really? Oh, I
You
don't
were
have
rolling
advantage anymore.
That was only one time, remember?
No, you didn't really specify that.
No, I said one time.
I don't remember that.
I'm sorry.
No, he said 5. DK, you said 5.
No.
No, it's only.
But
the
you know
first one
what,
that
Nick?
matters.
Because that would be enough to kill him, I think it's... You know what? You have advantage only because he hit himself with his own weapon, so he would be at an advantage to hit because he's not ready for it. Alright, I'll let you kill him.
Hey, did you roll the 1d10 damage? Because you said you would roll.
Yeah, I
a
did.
1d10
He took
damage.
1 damage.
Okay.
That's why Nick's attack killed him. Alright. With that said, Doctor, your turn.
What will you do? What
I don't know.
will you
Now I've
do?
got a hobbit and a friendly orc anyway.
Just
Send a dog down.
chill.
Yeah, but what I'm going to tell, attack the orcs?
Yes.
Going to attack that friendly orc.
Yeah.
I mean, your dog seems pretty smart. He's clearly smarter than my character. My character just has trouble hitting things.
They just stopped moving.
That stands still like the practice dummy.
Yeah, you stand still like a practice dummy.
I don't know.
The problem is these orcs have a lot of armor class. So they're hard to hit.
Yeah.
Well, the first time. If we concentrate on the same one.
Yeah. Well, the problem is that requires other people to be near me in melee. And since we're the only two melee people
I
in
mean,
this
there's a hobbit.
particular
Doesn't
area...
Dan also
Charge
have a
against
bow?
you?
Doesn't Dan just have a bow as well?
Yes.
So y'all could go like shoulder to shoulder shooting arrows?
Yeah, but there's no way we hit anything.
Well, they don't get the extra armor class in range, just in melee.
Yeah, they only have advantage to being attacked in melee.
The other thing is, though, is that...
Sure that there's no one else hiding.
Okay, I will confirm to you, Mr. B, that there are no further invisible units in this dungeon at this time.
Hooray!
Good job, Mr. B.
Yay! Is there anything else you'd like to do, Mr. B?
Well, I want to send my dog to attack, but I don't know how to prevent him from attacking. Good guy. Oh,
Maybe you could set up a trap or something for one of the other doors.
Yeah, we'll watch that.
I mean, with all the orc buddies, there's got to be swords and things.
What?
There's got to be swords and arrows and weapons laying around from all the orcs we've killed. Probably rig some kind of trap.
Could lay the dead bodies.
You could start a fire. You could drink some tea.
That I can't do.
You're not that kind of wizard. I'm just kidding.
Hey, I have an idea. So we, I just start to.
Teleportation.
I start to drill. I just pull out a random drill from out of nowhere, and I drill down here, and then I drill here, and then I see him, and then I grab him, and then I drag him, and then I kill all these instantly, and then
Except what you don't know is that that would be in a room and you would just get murdered.
But you might have a
no, I
diamond
drag
pickaxe.
him before I get killed.
I asked Chaos if he knows that
What are you asking, Arceus?
if he knows that orc and why that orc is helping us.
Arceus says he has theories.
What are they? I mean, if we're gonna have a conversation over a cup of tea, let's have a conversation.
Okay. He takes you around the corner, and I'm just gonna put this in Skype for you. Okay.
He's useless.
Not useless, but
Well, he's semi-useless. I mean, he hasn't really attacked anything.
Or chaos?
At least in this dungeon.
Oh, I think
Chaos
I'm
is
pretty sure.
probably...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Arceus has killed several people by himself, just by like poison damage alone.
Yeah. I think he's killed more people than I have. Which isn't very hard, given I'm attempting to be a melee-focused character against enemies who say, screw melee.
Would technically, well, what do
I
you
love the Dan
did
is
he
just
kill
going
more,
through with his
enemies
turn
than-
while you do this.
They're chatting.
Did he kill more enemies?
Dan, I'm disappointed with how much damage you did.
So am I.
I think you need to re-roll that. On my screen, it's like not on the one. It looks like
Actually, yeah, I'm looking at it. It's what do you call it? It's not even. It's
On a corner.
what is that called? Like when it's like
On the
straight.
line.
No. There's a rule for this too. It's
You took
not
that-
jagged,
you took
but
it's a re-roll rule.
yeah. Go ahead and re-roll that.
So would only have a 1d4.
Oh yeah, that looks a lot better.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see that's an 8 this time.
Yeah, it's definitely not
yeah,
off the
yeah.
board.
Definitely on the board and is a one-shot.
Yeah, but it's not exactly difficult to one-shot these things.
I have not done a lot of one-shots. I've done a lot of damage.
With that said, good job, Dan. Beergle is gonna go all in. So let me open up his character sheet. I was thinking he was gonna be out for this entire fight.
Miracle.
Well, then you had them open a door and add a large mass amount of orcs to this fight.
And you hear, you kind of hear something what Beergle's saying, but there's so many orcs. Something about what comes up must come down or something like that.
Beergle definitely hits.
He does 23 damage. It's one shot. Well, I got a one shot anyways.
So like
Attacking
he
one
just
with
kind of
one
like
hand and one
he kind
with
of
the other.
jumped up and came down with both of his swords into the orc.
Need to teach him how to do two-handed attacks on different people.
With that, it is now orcs. Turn 7.
Peculiar.
He's keeping track of all the things that we've killed.
Actually, you know what? I realize, DK, should I also record the kills that the friendly orc is making?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Then that would put this at... Wait, did he just kill that one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What are we
That would
at?
put this at
With that
400
said,
million.
I would actually put that number.
This orc suddenly uses nimble escape and disappears.
Wait, so was he a good one or a bad one?
Yes.
It was a good one. He's gonna
You like my response to Rampage? It was just yes.
Oh, with that said, Rampage, your turn.
Did the orcs not attack us?
No. They had to climb over the bodies of everyone in this hallway.
We've just murdered like 8 people right there.
So yeah,
I'm
my
just gonna
thinking
stare at
is,
the
yeah,
wall.
there just wasn't any room for them to attack yet. They're kind of getting in position.
I'm just gonna stare at the wall.
That should give us advantage when hitting them, right?
Totally, go for
Did I
it.
miss something?
Rampage, are you going to attack?
No, I'm
Rampage.
staring at the wall.
Okay, Rampage stares at the wall. Nick, your turn.
Okay, do I get advantage since they're climbing over bodies?
Yeah, go for it. Advantage for climbing over bodies.
Let's see if I can actually hit an orc today.
You did?
Hey, I hit an orc. Let's see if I can murder him with one shot.
You did?
Yay!
Yes, I did.
Very nice.
I make the 30th orc
And from
kill
the-
of the day.
From the top end of the hole, I yell, "Orc murderer! You orc murderer!"
What? Really?
It was a battle cry. I'm trying to cheer him on.
Oh, yeah. See, the murderer just kind of has a negative correlation with it.
He said he was trying to murder him. So.
Oh, you're right.
I wanted him dead. Really
With
bad.
that, it's Arceus' turn. And he decides that he's going to hold his turn. Dan, your turn.
I suggest killing the orc in front of you.
Well, I
It's my
think that's
personal preference.
There you go.
Good job, Dan. Now successfully kill him. That is a successful kill.
So,
I have a question. Why are all our rolls so good today? And last time we didn't hit
Most
any.
of my rolls have been pretty terrible. I've managed to hit 2 people, Rampage.
Wait, I stepped away for a second. What happened to the friendly orc?
He
disappeared.
Vanished.
He used a
He
nimble
used his
escape.
special power.
Okay.
So, Biragol, just bum rushes into the orc with both swords. And I think that's a dead orc.
That is a very dead orc.
Okay, so we have killed 32 orcs and 4 hobgoblins this dungeon.
DK, do the math.
Well, I'm going to look in this room and then the other room and see if I can't find anything written or any kind of instructions or something, sort of like what we found on the hobgoblins.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check. If you're... Actually, no, wouldn't that be a lore check? That's fine.
Well, I don't need to read it. I just need to find.
You discover some ancient-looking writing on the wall.
Could DK, do you think history would help me perceive this?
You can try.
Or help me learn this? Because I want to see if I can accomplish it without Mr. B's help.
Okay, go for it.
I think
Well,
I
I'll
still
point it out
want
to everyone.
advantage by accident.
So
No, you got a pity.
You come across Nick. You think you remember this language. You think you do, and you start writing it down in like a little scrap of paper that you have. And Dan, you look over at the scrap of paper, and it's something about making lasagna. And it talks about like chopping up some tomatoes.
You know what? I actually feel like that's something orcs would want to know.
I'm going to see if I think it's ridiculous.
You're pretty sure that Nick's perception of it is not based in reality.
Well, I have no clue what this says, but I think you're full of it.
You actually rolled a natural 20, so...
but I wasn't
You
trying
might
to
actually
read it.
know
I was
what that
just.
is.
I
No,
just
so
know
you
what you're
figure
saying
out
is
exactly
all wrong.
what it says.
Well, I'm going to call Mr. B and say, hey, we've got some questions. We found some writings.
I'd actually personally just like to check the orcs, see if they have anything worthwhile on them that might provide us any information or such.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Okay, I will do that. Funny thing is, we should have Mr. B
I
do
asked
this.
Arceus if he
best at
wants
this.
to come check this out.
Okay.
And he says yes.
I'm just continually shitty at everything today.
Okay.
I'm pretty bad.
Nick, you find a sheet of paper. You want to look at it?
Sure.
You've discovered an amazing piece of lettering, but then you realize that the lettering is really neat looking. And it says, in a very familiar handwriting, something about lasagna. And
So,
you realize that this is the letter that you were writing on.
Wait, but I never put that down.
Yeah, somehow while you were searching, you managed to, lose it and pick it back up again.
Well, at least I have plenty of knowledge about lasagna.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm searching orcs. I should really be heading elsewhere.
What?
Because there's no current activity, y'all are in complete peaceful mode, so y'all can take turns as you like.
Okay, I want to do something.
I guess this is a good place to get the terrible roll back.
So Mr. B, you start reading it, and you think it might be some sort of noodle recipe.
Yeah, so I wait for Arceus to read it, and then I just agree with him.
Okay.
And
I really want Arceus to fail too, so that everybody but Dan thinks it's about lasagna.
I was gonna use lore, but his lore check is worse than Mr. B's.
Shadow roll.
Oh, you're right. He should use his shadow lore. You're right.
He did better on history.
Yeah. Arceus just starts going something like the gods. Apparently
I just
Mr.
agree
B
with
is
him.
going to perform a dance.
No, I'm just agreeing with him.
I just joking. You rolled performance.
This is mostly for everyone else in the room. Just,
Yeah.
That's what he's. Yeah, I agree.
He turns to y'all and says it's instructions for the orcs.
What are their instructions?
He says, "Do you really want to know?"
And I yell, "Yay!"
I'm actually in another room, so I can't be asking this question anyway.
No, and
He mentions it's something about it's like a procedure, like if you see this, then you need to do this. It's generally very reactionary information. It's information that he already knew.
Okay.
Boring stuff. That's not gonna be.
Yeah, like if the fire is lit, you need to do this, this, and this. If the fire is not lit and there's intruders, you need to light a fire. Just very procedural information.
Actually, would it be wise to adjust it so when the orcs come back after we're gone, they make some tragic tactical errors?
At this moment, Dan, Arceus comes over to you and whispers into your ear, "What next time?" and walks off.
no. So I go over here. Like I heard all my excellent hearing.
Fair enough.
And
I thought we were just rescuing a prisoner and leaving. But we can clear the place. I'll follow Arceus in clearing it.
We should change it.
And at this moment,
if there's
Arceus cleans his
intruders-
knife and resheathes it.
And
DK.
I say to Dan, we should change it to if there's intruders, but there is no fire lit, light a fire and jump into the fire. And if there is fire, jump into the fire.
That's stupid.
So as Arceus hears what Rampage is saying, and Arceus just like hands Rampage a crayon and says, "Go for it."
DK, I have one request.
What's up?
Can the crayon be yellow?
It can be yellow. It's fine.
What? What?
And you hear Arceus something about humoring the young.
So I just do it.
DK, I would like to search the room I'm now in.
So I
Okay.
just do it.
You hear a little whisper. Not right now.
Who said this?
Possibly our
Was it-
friend.
Was it the hobbit or was it our friend the orc?
The orc. It's very orcish
Okay, well,
sounding.
I guess I'll agree with him and just go this way and follow Arceus.
Do we want to go? up
Did y'all want to
north
take a
or
short
head
rest and
west?
heal up?
Yeah, why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah, that'd probably be good. What do we do for a rest? Roll a hit
Just
die?
you know what? Roll a 1d100. Arceus already had a campfire in here when he made the tea.
1d100 modifier plus 1,000,000.
I rolled a 95.
I rolled a 16. Got the best roll out of all of us.
Okay,
A 16.
everyone, go ahead and wow. Rampage, roll a 1d20.
Okay. I got a 10.
Cool. How much hit points are you missing?
Rampage isn't missing any.
Okay,
Alright.
Rampage, you have an advantage in your next encounter.
Yes!
And you're well rested. Let's see. Mr. B,
Just
were
to
you even
clarify,
injured?
that's in the first attack or over the whole next encounter?
For him, I'm gonna make it 2 because he's now well rested. I really meant this for people to heal with, but you know he did it for no reason. So
Yeah.
See, I failed my heal check. I got a 95.
Mr. B, what are you trying to heal? Mental anguish?
Yes.
Okay. Roll a 1d20 then.
No, I'll tell him what he needs to heal. The grammar. Grammar in general.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Mr. B, you take this time, and you personally didn't feel you were useful to the group. You felt you didn't have enough knowledge to keep the group safe. And we'll talk about what that means afterwards.
Grumpy now.
Okay, with that said, who else needs to roll?
Just,
Me and Nick, possibly.
No, I rolled. I got a 95. I failed.
Oh no, that
What did you
was
need to
good.
succeed?
That was good. Dude, roll a 1d20.
Okay. So I apparently went the opposite of everybody. Rolling high was good.
Well, essentially rolling better than a, like... There was 2
I rolled
sets
a
of
2.
numbers. Really, as long as you didn't roll, like, under 10, you were fine.
I rolled 2.
I'm so sorry, Nick. You heal 2 hit points.
It's better than none, right?
Dan, can you roll me a 1d100?
I want to know, Mr. B could have used this time to heal me and then taken the short rest, so that got his heal back.
You see, like he's doubting himself right now. Roll a 1d20. You recovered 10 hit points, Dan.
I only needed 6, but that will do nicely.
So your max hit points were increased by.
Okay, what direction do y'all want to go in now?
I suggest going north.
I just randomly get a jackhammer.
Sneakily, perhaps.
No. I just randomly get a jackhammer, and I go here, and then I just charge into the wall with the jackhammer.
Arceus says he has an idea. And he wants to try something.
We're listening.
He puts a big pot on the fire, and he fills it with strange herbs, and the herbs catch great fire.
Lots of smoke.
Lots of smoke coming out of it. He grabs it, hands it to Rampage, and he says, "Rampage, the door in front of you. Open it, throw the pot in it, and close and hold the door tight."
Rampage is standing behind Arceus.
Yeah, I know. He's handing the pot over to him.
So he wants Rampage to throw the pot into the room the rest of us are in.
No.
No.
Like over
So
here.
I run over here, and I do what he said, and I open the door, I throw it in, and then I hold it really tight.
Okay.
And they all explode!
Suddenly you hear coughing. More coughing, and suddenly thud, thud, thud. Arceus says it should be safe
Remind
to
me
open
not
the door.
to mess with Arceus.
Remind me to ask him the recipe.
So then I open the door.
And all the are you notice they're still breathing, but their breathing is much lighter. They are definitely unconscious.
I say we slit their throats while they're dead.
Are you? Stay away from the shadow, Nick. Stay away from the shadow.
They're orcs. They are the shadow.
You don't have to be like them.
So, okay, I will give y'all the decision. Do you want to take them out?
I'm taking them
I'm
out.
going to tie them up, and
I'm 100% just slitting their throats.
Dan, why are you there?
Is anyone going to
actually
stop
stop
Nick
him.
from doing it?
I'm going to yell
What
at
is he
horror.
doing?
Trying to just slit their throat.
Yeah, Nick's going to just murder them now that they're unconscious.
So, yeah, I don't trust this. I want them dead. I can't trust orcs being unconscious. It worries me.
So then I don't stop Nick. And I walk I walk
By the
in.
way, I'm in this room now, so DK, so shouldn't I be able to see the room?
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to leave the area.
So, I just want to know, are you actually going to do it, Nick?
Yes, I'm
Okay,
killing
because I have to calculate the shadow points for this.
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay. I'll do this afterwards.
Because these are evil beings to me, so I have to kill them.
Alright.
Wait, you choked all of them?
They were unconscious and Nick decided to take his sword and just stab them because they're unconscious.
Yep. I couldn't allow them to live. They're beings of the shadow.
Alright. Where are y'all going next?
We're in this room, DK. We should be able to see things. So DK, the problem is we also can't see the doors in this room. If there are any, so.
No, we can't see anything.
So DK, I assume there are doors in this room. There we go.
They were jammed in there, weren't they?
Yeah, that's why it worked. That wouldn't have worked so well if it was a more open area.
So DK, I would personally like to just open this door.
Hold on, but
I'm,
before Nick,
I'm not gonna slam it open. I'm just gonna kind of slowly open it.
no. You let me go through first. You let me go away all the way over
DK,
here, and I turn.
and then I'm gonna stand here and I'm gonna wait for the rest of the group.
And I'm just gonna exit. I'm just gonna move there.
Where did Dan go? Did Dan just leave the map? No, there's Dan.
Dan was disappointed in you.
Very disappointed.
I would be disappointed too, but there's no way my character could allow creatures of the shadow to survive.
They would have been trussed up.
I'm gonna be honest, there's no reasonable reason my character would let them live. So...
You notice
I
Arcanus
know.
say, it wouldn't have mattered either way.
That's probably
Maybe
true.
not, but I don't have to kill them while they're helpless.
Okay,
And you hear, and Dan, you hear the following whisper: the fire would have killed them anyway.
No, poison, probably.
No, he's not speaking of that fire.
Oh.
Let's be honest, I probably put them out of their misery. I think burning to death is more painful.
You didn't hear any of that, Nick. You have no idea what Arceus just said. Dan's the one who overheard him, and maybe Mr. B heard him.
Yeah, I'm aware, but still, burning to death is probably more painful.
And with that,
Anyway.
Nick, you feel a tap on your shoulder.
Okay.
Got your back. As the Hobbit
Got your back.
draws both of its swords.
I would like to attempt to stealth before entering this room.
Okay, the Hobbit will attempt to stealth with you because he's actually working with your plans.
Okay, I rolled an 18.
I don't know if his stealth is as good as yours.
What?
I don't know if his stealth is as good as yours.
It's
21.
better.
I'm gonna go with the 21 for this one because the enemies can't see him. And to be honest with you, I don't have to roll that at all. He can use the art of disappearing to auto roll a 20.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to head
we are
out, but have a good night, all. You can use my character in combat,
Okay.
DK, if you want.
It's funny, Dan, is you're the only person who doesn't know the map after this map.
Yeah,
It's okay.
Okay.
it's a scary sight.
I like how you gave us little symbols to tell us that we're stealthed.
Yeah, I couldn't think of any
Much
other
easier
symbol.
than disappearing you.
Yeah. If I disappear you, then you can't see your character. That doesn't do you any good.
No, it doesn't. Okay, well, since we're stealthed, I believe we're entering this room.
If you want.
But that was the plan.
Enter it, and I'll shoot straight over the Hobbit into a dude.
I don't think you can even see us, Rampage. You could shoot us without even knowing.
You know what? If you want, you could just signal the Hobbit to sidestep, so you can make the initial shot.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Well, we can't see into the room yet, so we don't even know if there are orcs in the room.
Yeah, so I get my bow prepared. With an arrow
There are definitely orcs in the room.
charged, ready to fire if there's any people in there, so I can get a surprise attack.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
there's an orc in there.
Go
And
ahead,
I
Rampage.
shoot this one here.
All right, go for it.
I shoot the one that's directly in sight. And it's a hit. Sweet.
Roll for damage.
I didn't even look. And a one hit. And a one hit.
One hit
It's
kill.
one hit.
Biragol slides back into place and is going to go after the hobgoblin, but I'll let you attack first, Nick.
Oh, I was going to go after the hobgoblin too. See, my plan was to go over here while he goes, like, right there.
That's fine.
So,
I just
I'm having
figured
trouble
that
rotating my character.
I figured you didn't want to touch the hobgoblin so directly, but okay.
Well, he also has the lower armor class of the two, so...
Yeah, but he hits the hardest and he has the most hit points.
Yeah, but, you know... The thing to remember, DK, is that... Well, actually, we probably have advantage because he doesn't know we're here, but...
Yeah.
Regardless... I'm gonna take my own risk. And I could possibly die, but I'm okay with that.
Because you got a
Go for
fate
it.
point.
Roll for damage.
Yeah, that's a pretty good hit.
Yeah, he has 23 hit points left. And you're no longer hidden. Because he has, like, supervision in this area.
What?
He has supervision in this area.
Really?
Yeah.
I figured because I hit him in the face, it would,
But
generally
hitting him
Might
is
have alerted
straight,
him to.
like,
You might have alerted him to your presence.
you may have.
Yeah.
Take away half his hit points, and yeah, he might notice you're there.
Actually, I don't have decay. I don't have a damage bar up with that hobgoblin.
Oh, it's because I didn't create his maximum hit points. There you go.
Okay. Thank you.
The hobgoblin is now going to turn and try to hurt you really badly.
Okay. That was a failure.
So he swings around and I get you now! And he fails to connect anything, and then he tries to bite you, and you kind of dodge to the side.
And Nick's
See,
just like,
DK, in my mind, he turns around to swing at me, except he swings into the space next to me, not quite realizing what I was. So, Rampage, you should have a perfect shot on him.
yeah.
You
Wait, am I
actually,
next?
will this give us flanking bonus for him shooting him in the back?
I don't know. We'll have to ask Mr. B.
I get advantage. Sweet. Yay.
No,
I say this gives us flanking bonus because he's shooting him in the back, Biragold's on his side, and I'm directly in front of him.
In a Warhammer RPG, this would be a group-up bonus, but... What would you say, Mr. B?
He doesn't need any.
You don't need anything. Okay, go ahead, Rampage. Fire away.
I really like the +8 thing.
Roll for damage.
That was directly on it. And I do a 10. I thought I had a +8 modifier.
That +8 is, I think, just to
Just a hit.
yeah, that's to hit.
Go ahead, Nick.
Damage.
Roll for damage. Roll your
And then
attack
I have-
anyway.
That is not a hit.
What'd you roll?
Where?
I don't think. I rolled a 10. I don't think that's a hit. Does
No.
he have an armor class 12?
Yeah. He has an armor.
Let me check.
Just hit.
Yeah, I thought he had a 12.
Yeah,
So
he
I don't think
does.
that's a hit. Okay, that's what I thought. That's okay. I trust in Biragol.
Dan is now going to shoot him with his bow.
Actually, DK, did I get any bonus for the group up?
Mr. B says no.
Oh, okay.
And that does go through his armor. He gets a free attack. He does 4 damage to him.
That's a sad amount of damage.
Well, it's just a regular short bow. Biragul's now going to go in for the hit. And he's going to hit him once with a short sword.
You should have done his mouth.
He kills him.
Even though it doesn't matter.
So he just kind of comes in with his right hand, short sword, comes in kind of like a spin hit, and takes out the hobgoblin.
Woo!
Okay, that's our 6th hobgoblin kill. Okay. I say we all group up in this room now. Like, bring everybody forward. And then, me and Birgo will attempt another stealth entry.
I'm gonna look at something real fast.
So,
What are you looking at, Rampage?
Thing.
how does everybody feel about grouping up in this room that we just cleared? And then me and Birgo attempting a stealth entry into the next room. By the way, I like how you started removing... Oh no, never mind, that's a different area.
Yeah, I was just cleaning up the reveals.
There are lots of orcs we haven't killed yet. We could go kill more if we wanted.
So I tell the hobgoblin, hey, I'm gonna fire before he runs off.
The Hobbit.
Hobbit, whatever. Here.
Why are you going to fire at the hobbit?
I'm not. I said I'm going to
No,
fire.
he's informing the Hobbit what he's going to do.
Mr. B, do you want to move up?
So that you might actually have a chance to, heal us if we need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I know that's what
as
you've
I'm
been wanting to
walking,
do.
I'm looking for that. I'm doing the old perception, looking around for that crazy
What do you do? Did. Did.
friendly guy.
Family guy? Family guy.
You know for a fact that he's not anywhere near y'all, and he doesn't seem to be following you any further.
Okay.
So before...
DK, I shall stealth with our friend.
No.
Again.
Before they go in, like they open the door, I say, hey, I'm gonna try to take a shot if there's anyone in there.
Yeah, but we should probably tell our cast to get out of the way if you're doing that.
Yeah, I just tell, I like yell, not yell, so y'all know, hey, I'm gonna take a shot.
DK, our cast should really move out of the way. So that Rampage can fire.
Yeah. Because if I see anything, I see a giant dude.
Okay.
I'm
So
sorry,
DK.
he only has one weapon, technically, and it's a knife.
So
But isn't it an
DK,
poison knife?
Yeah, it's a poison knife.
DK, I would like to stealth with our friend again.
Okay. Roll stealth.
Okay. I know last time he helped me, so... Let's see if I can succeed this time. Yeah, I succeeded pretty well.
Alright, you ready to open the door?
Yeah. Why do I have 3 symbols instead of just 1?
Well, one was going to say you stunk, but apparently not. You had the stinky symbol, but...
I couldn't really see what it was.
Alright, y'all ready?
Yep. only good at being stealthy.
Yeah. So,
I will move into the room once I can actually see what the room looks like.
DK. Oh, there's no big bad.
They're not even looking at us.
So, like,
By the way-
I tell Nick, or no,
By the way, I love that this doesn't take us to our destination either.
No, it does not. I let you go this way because you appeared to want to go this way.
See, I had the feeling that DK would make us take the most roundabout way to get here, to get to that cell. But I was hoping that this room would connect to the hallway.
You hoped wrong. You placed the wrong levels of trust in DK.
Well, you know,
I
I had a vain hope.
Actually, no. I want this dude, so he dies.
Okay.
I shoot at him,
Okay. Done.
and he is eliminated.
Okay, Nick, take your turn.
Okay, I'm going to attack this
You do have
guy in
advantage.
front. I'm aware. I'm in stealth. He doesn't know I'm there. It's pretty obvious.
Nick, I want you to describe to us what you did as you roll for damage.
DK, I took the hobgoblin and I cut off each of his spikes on each side in one swoop, and then I just proceeded to, I stuck my sword through his throat, and then I pushed him towards the hobgoblin.
Wow.
He got a sword through the throat, his spikes were cut off, and then he was just pushed into the hobgoblin.
Nick, remind me to not get on your character's bad side.
Yeah, he critted. Look, why is your critical attack 7? Mr. V,
What?
is that wrong? His crit attack being 7?
That's a one hit.
That was just his critical part of his attack.
He has other modifiers on his sword.
See, okay, his crit for his sword is 1d8?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And since my sword does base 1d8 plus 4 due to its so.
I claim cheat codes.
Why do you claim cheat codes?
Also, the hobgoblin took 5 damage from you pushing him into him.
Yeah.
Okay, and this person's going to make a multi-hit as sneak attack with advantage. And he just comes up, takes him out.
Hey, Dad. Bye, Dad.
And at this point, Arceus, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, comes up to the hobgoblin.
And uses his poison knife and kills him.
His Beason knife, indeed. What do y'all...
See now that we've started using stealth, this is so much easier.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
I wasn't aware that knife could crit.
He's angry.
What the heck? I didn't know that could crit.
So DK, does he just get like super poisoned?
No. He just gets regular old poison, but understand the poison is actually where all the damage of that weapon comes into effect.
I like that the crit just caused the weapon to do like a normal amount of damage.
Yeah. Which isn't normal for Arceus. He's not supposed to do a lot of damage. He's more like a DOT, a damage over time. Okay, I guess Dan's...
no. Arceus just decided he was just gonna like stab him in like the leg.
So
Yeah.
Dan's gonna move 30 spaces, pull out his bow. I don't have Dan's character sheet up for some reason. And he doesn't do anything with it. Okay, I believe Rampage, it's your turn.
So I tell whoever this is, I forgot the name,
Arceus.
That's Arceus.
and I tell him to move, and
He
then
dances around.
I pull out my and I shoot him, and I shoot the hobgoblin.
You've
Roll for
been making sure to you've been making sure to ration your red steel arrows, right?
Yeah.
Bought like 100 of them.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I'm making him count as ammo.
I don't think he can carry 100 around though.
I'm not gonna question it. When you
No,
go
I'm
on
not.
big
I have
adventures, I'm
88
gonna
arrows
count
left.
it out.
Dude, I've been counting.
No,
I have
he
88.
he has doubts of your ability to carry 100 arrows.
You want?
Yeah, I don't think you
Nick.
can carry that many arrows at
Nick.
once. I don't think a
Nick.
quiver is that
You want
large.
me to pull out my bow and aim at your head and fire and kill you?
First, you'll have to find me. I don't think you can see me from your current position.
Yeah. So I do 8 damage.
The funny thing is, I think the hobgoblin may just die of poison this round.
Nick, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to move over here.
Hey, so now I can hit you.
You've already gone this round. And then I'm going to stab it.
Go ahead.
Step.
I apparently crit again.
Nice. Go for it.
Woo!
He's dead.
Wow.
In the end, you came through.
It took me an entire dungeon.
Well, at least
But I
half.
did.
So how do we get down here?
Oh, I know how to do that, Rampage.
You do?
Yeah, no, I was just hoping this room was going to be larger. It's fine. I know where to go.
Nick, you take like 1d20 like invisibility damage for walking through a wall.
It was just because it was faster
Uh-huh.
than actually bothering to walk my character all the way around.
You know, you should be glad there isn't dynamic lighting. That would keep you from doing that. That's the one advantage to dynamic lighting, is it like creates boundaries. It doesn't let you go through it.
Yeah, so I follow Nick and I tell him, if you know, then leave
The
me.
funny thing is, I'm still invisible.
Wait, really? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I just
My invisibility
randomly,
hasn't ended yet.
walk, from,
You're following the sound of our footsteps.
yeah, so I'm following the sound of, Nick's footsteps.
Okay, since we're all here, I would like to open the next door. Because I don't suspect there's anything behind this door. I think this is a room that has nothing in it.
Oh, wow.
Okay, DK, I'd like to open the next door.
Hold on. And I say, wait, wherever you are. And I say, make sure that I have a clear shot if there's anyone there.
Okay, DK, I'd like to open the next door.
Wait.
Is there a door at the end of that DK, or I just can't see any further?
You can only see 30 feet.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Wait, so would
I'm gonna wait
that
for
be
everybody
counted
else
as a
to move
dark
and
area?
continue.
So the elf might be able to see further.
This is true. But I'm
Yeah,
kind of
so
just being
it
a
would-
jerk. I'm sorry. There was nothing else in the room.
I figured. Okay.
Manufactured tension.
Inside
Okay.
of a wall.
Shall we just move everybody up here? Or am I just going to keep opening doors to find nothing behind them?
So I move up and I say, I need a clear
I'm
shot.
going to open the next door. I'm going to completely ignore Rampage. I'm just going to open the next door.
Is this just gonna be nothing until we get to the dude? Until we get to Bob?
We both know that DK would do that. This is why I'm just going through opening doors. I'd like to open the next door.
You sure?
Because I'm pretty sure that DK would be the kind of person to put literally nothing in our way in the most single roundabout hallway possible.
I still think my jackhammer idea was a much better idea.
You know, at this rate, DK, I should make you move me because it's really hard because I have to hit the move tool, put my character down, hit the pan tool, scroll down, and hit the move tool again. It's really hard for me to move further than a few feet. DK, should we have everybody move up again, or am I going to continue finding nothing?
This is the
come.
last option of nothing.
Okay. So then I shall.
And I say, don't open the door to the left.
Oh, no, I don't want to go into the infra. I'm just standing here. I'm not opening this door.
Do you want to open it?
No, I said I'm just standing here. I'm waiting for the others first.
And I say, I'm gonna take a shot if there's anything in there.
I'm physically waiting for everybody else to get here first, DK.
Wait, so Nick, are you still invisible?
Yes.
So I say, if you're in front of the door and there's something in there,
I'm
prepare to get
ignoring
shot
your
in the head.
message.
I just say, prepare to get shot in the head if you're directly in front of the door.
Actually, you know what, DK? I'd like to open this door.
Okay.
That's the door I told you not to open. What is that?
Is that?
A trap?
It is a very large caterpillar in a cocoon.
Mr. B, I almost spit out my drink when you said that. I almost took a spit.
DK, so DK, is that just the floor being rotted?
I don't know. Is it?
So I walk in and I hit Nick.
Okay, so
Rampage, I need you to roll me a acrobatic check to walk across that.
No. So
he's attempting to push me into it, even
No.
though he can't see me.
I don't see you. So
Alright, so how about if you want to push Nick in, athletics check.
Okay, so we're gonna do
No,
that.
his goal is to push me in without actually pushing me in.
Yeah.
He wants to push me in, but he can't. But he doesn't want to admit he wants to push me in.
No. So what I want to
So
do
it's
is
really
I
a
want to.
performance.
So what I want to do, I want to get in the room without pushing Nick into the giant trap. But Nick is in the way, and I don't know.
If DK actually bothered to explain it to us when we're physically looking at it. But personally, if I had to guess what this is, this looks to me as if the floor rotted away, and what we're looking at is the floorboards. And then what we can see is the next floor below us. That's personally what it looks like to me.
So I do a perception check to see if I notice this thing here.
Rampage, you think that it looks super safe, and Nick is just being a pansy. You're disappointed in Nick in general.
I'm gonna open this door.
What? What?
Yep, I walked away and I opened a different door.
And at this point, like little on the screen, Rampage will remember this.
No, so this is what happens. Next time I see Nick, I'm shooting him in the head.
Okay, so here's what I know. Based on where that cell is, we don't have to open the door to the north. Because that door cannot possibly connect to that room based on what we can see.
Yeah, I should have revealed. I shouldn't have revealed that to you. Oh well.
Okay, so I don't fall in the hole.
I'm gonna wait for my hobbit friend.
I don't fall in the hole.
DK, once my hobbit friend arrives, I would like to open this door.
Are you sure you don't want to head north at all?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't want to head north at this time.
Okay.
I said at this time. I might go there later.
Okay. You ready to go down?
Yeah. I want the hobbit to be next to me first.
It's fine. There's nothing in there.
Oh, okay. Where are the doors? Is it just that one door at the end?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I wasn't sure if there were doors on the side. I just couldn't see because of the thing, or... So I just wanted to make sure. Oh, DK even went ahead and showed me that there's nothing in the next room without me opening the door.
It's fine. I'm not actually here to take your time.
I will open the next room.
Mr. B, are you staring at that other room?
Yep.
Did you want to cross the board?
DK, I shall open the door of the next room and imply that I have about 8 minutes left.
Mr. B, you see a lever that looks like you could totally press it.
Don't press it.
I totally pressed the lever.
You press the lever.
And you die.
Suddenly, rocks come falling on the ceiling, taking out 3 orcs, a hobgoblin, and opens the door. And disarms the trap across the bridge.
What the?
Nobody can say I didn't do anything.
What?
And at this point, like, you hear someone say, "Ta-da!"
Ta-da!
I kind of, do the hand brushy thing
Yeah, totally.
and go, all in a day's work.
Did you want to look in that room, Mr. B?
Totally makes me feel full of self-confidence now, DK.
Me and Rampage don't even know this is happening. We're on our own little adventure.
So,
Yeah,
Mr. B,
me-
did you want to walk into that room?
Me and Nick,
Yeah.
we're just going to...
You find an unusual rock in one of the corners. Did you want to pick it up?
Of course.
Alright. You gain 1/8 of a runestone.
I put it in my pocket.
Okay.
Guys, we've got to explore the entire dungeon to find find all 8 pieces of the stuff. It's clearly how this works, right?
Yep. Like DK
If
doesn't
we actually have to
remember
find-
these things in the future, so he likes to get them out of the way.
Did-
in time.
Exactly.
If we
So
actually
that means
have
all
to
8
find-
pieces are inside this dungeon somewhere. We'll have to find them.
We actually have to find these
No, we
to get
don't.
the fog.
I was making a joke, Rampage.
Yeah, the door
Okay,
to
so
unlock it is open.
DK, I'm gonna open the door in front of me.
Okay.
You must unlock it with 8
I'm
runes.
assuming the Hobbit is with me.
doing?
I'm assuming the Hobbit came with us.
No, the Hobbit didn't come with.
But you haven't moved anything because we haven't actually encountered anything, so.
Yeah.
Well. See, I was right. You can't.
You ignored every other room that had monsters in it.
Well, we're just bosses.
Are there even any prison guards in this room, DK?
I don't know. Are there?
There isn't. I can tell. There's none. I can tell by his voice. There is none.
Okay, DK, under the assumption that everybody came with us, or at least the Hobbit.
Yeah, let me go and move everyone again. Actually, Mr. B, where did you want to look at any other rooms that they ignored?
All right now.
DK, I will attempt to stealth before entering this room.
All right.
Can I do the same thing?
You actually probably can. You should be pretty good at stealth.
Yeah, I have a +6.
I apparently crit on stealth.
Nice.
And so did I.
I've crit 3 times in a row. I'm becoming slightly concerned.
Okay.
Two natural 20s.
Yeah. So me and Rampage are just invisible.
Yeah, we're completely just invisible.
Okay.
No one can see us.
I'm gonna open the door.
Nick, I need you to roll a. I need you to roll a perception check.
Okay. Let's see if I can crit a perception check. I don't think I can. I feel like I'm gonna fail my perception check. Yeah, I pretty much failed my perception check.
Suddenly, you kind of trip on a wire, and suddenly bells start going. And with that, you hear the words, "Intruders! Humans and elf thingies!"
But they can't see me. They can't see me. I'm invisible.
They know you're there now. Your stealth has become stealth.
Wow, those were worthless 20s, apparently.
Yeah, well, you physically just tripped on the alarm. Actually, I guess they see Nick, definitely.
Yeah, but they don't see me.
Well, I guess so much for 20s actually being useful in any way.
No, I'm still invisible.
No.
Like,
you're right next to him. If you were further away, you might still be.
No. I was here.
It doesn't matter as long as DK reveals the rest of the room to me.
The rest of the room is dark to you.
Well, you know what, DK? I go this way. Actually, you know what? How far can I move? We're not in combat yet, are we?
You will be in a second.
Okay, so I do another roll and I do another stealth.
I'm gonna be right about there.
I try to hide.
I make no attempt to conceal my presence.
No, I try to.
And actually, you still hear and suddenly, like, fire starts showing up in the room.
What the?
Mm-hmm.
And Rampage, I need you to roll me a willpower check.
Where do I find that?
Is that even a check?
I don't know. Is it? Okay, I am looking for a different thing.
Where do I find that?
I'm gonna go for wisdom. Yeah, go ahead and roll wisdom.
Can I do something other than
I don't think he has in that.
Yeah, he has wisdom.
How do I roll a wisdom? Oh, there we go.
How does he have bonuses that are so high?
I have
And
a
then still have
bonus of
space for
1.
wisdom.
According to this, it was 1d20 plus 1? How? Okay, that's fine, that's fine.
Wait, does Rampage just have, like, terrible constitution and charisma?
I'm pretty sure, like Rampage is just an excellent at everything. That wasn't actually high enough, thankfully, because the check was for 14. So, Rampage, you lose a turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, because you do see someone. It's Billy, the elf!
Hey!
So as I said, like, you lost control because you see him, you run towards him.
Yeah, like
If fire shot around the room, shouldn't be able to see the rest of the room?
No, you can only see 30 feet. It's a dark room.
So I can pretty much like see. I can see 60 feet because I have night vision ability.
So you see 60 feet in front of you. There you go. There's your 60 feet. Okay. With that,
DK, I have a question.
what's up?
So what is the thing next to the gear when you click on your character and then you click that? What does that do?
The gear. Oh, that's for setting up your character sheet.
Next to it.
Do you know what's concerning?
What?
The fact that my time is over and my Kindle is locked. And has shut down, and I'm still on this call.
That's amazing.
This means that I cannot end this call, and I have to wait for the rest of you to do it as well.
Lovely. Then you're stuck with us.
Well, that physically means that if... Does that mean... But yeah, we need to wrap this up regardless. But that means I need you all to end the call immediately after this, so that my Kindle doesn't attempt to spout noise out while I'm sleeping.
Okay, so we keep going this call until 10:30. I gotcha. Where do you want to be, Mr. B, in this scenario?
I actually feel this is probably a good place to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Cool. Thanks, Nick.
No problem.
Chat with you guys soon.
Yep.
Good.
Well, I think we got pretty good. I think we got pretty far on this, huh?
Yeah, and I mean we
Yeah,
ignored
I
every
think we
single
doubled
room that
the
had
number.
enemies.
If we like doubled the number of things we've killed so far.
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. I'm like, the further you got in, only the rooms were guarded, not the actual hallways.
Yeah.
Because generally, if someone got past through everyone at that point, next was to only do like holding points, and you couldn't put too many people in a room, so the idea was to put people in the big rooms,
Mm-hmm.
and you just
Also,
went around them.
Yeah.
So
How
good
are
job.
we gonna get out if all
It's
those
simple.
orcs
Look, here's
and
the thing.
hobgoblins and that giant dude and the other giant dude are
Simple. We'll convince
What?
them not to kill us.
Oh, are you talking about this one, Rampage?
Oh yeah, this one. How are we meant to get past this?
Well, perhaps you should have asked Arceus.
Well, we don't know that they're out there yet, so we can't ask Arceus about that.
No, like
Besides Rampage, besides Rampage, you're forgetting something. The orcs, the other hobbits are preparing our escape. I have faith in the other hobbits. And Arceus is pre-planning.
To quote something from our Dark Heresy game, everything is going according to plan.
remember, if you're worried about if you're worried that everything is going to fail and that we're all going to die, and everything is going according to plan.
Well, good game, guys, and I can't wait to play it for next session.
Is that next Monday?